Welcome to another episode of Face the Bully, where we talk about dogs, preferably your dog and mine's. And it's cold out here tonight in NorCal, in California. I'm telling you, it's raining. Feeling good though, because here in California we didn't get too much rain, and it's usually dry all year. That's what make these fires burn. When summertime comes, you see a lot of fires. So we have to appreciate the rain here in California. We can't complain about no rain. But it's coming down right now. I'm outside, just posted up, ready to talk about some dogs. In the middle of the night. You know what I mean? I mean, when you think about the American Bully and how it used to look and where it's at today, it's a big change, because we've seen a real big change in the American Bully just in the last 2 to 3 years ourselves. It don't even matter if you're a newbie, whatever they call or consider a newbie. It don't even matter if you're that. We've seen a dramatic change of the American Bully right in front of our own eyes ourselves. I mean, we've seen that dog go from Chihuahua size to Great Dane size almost, with the Mastiffs that they've been adding, to create the XL. Not only that, every single category and size has added the Merle. And we've all seen this in the last 2 to 3 years ourselves, whether you're a newbie or not, you know. You know what I'm saying? To me, like, everybody's a newbie. You know what I mean? If this is the way that in the last 2 to 3 years that we've seen the dogs go, then we're all newbies because, man, I'm not going to lie to you. I like the American Bully and I like everybody's dogs. I mean, I really like you guys as dogs because I get to see a different variety of an American Bully every time I meet a new person. I've met people with short American Bullies that don't even come up to my ankles, and I'm only 5'9". I mean, don't even come up to my kneecaps, and I'm only 5'9". And I've seen those short American Bullies with small, round heads, with wrinkles around the jaws, around the eyes, and you can look at him and tell clearly that he was bred from a Boston Terrier. I'm just, honest about it, and the only reason I try to be honest about it is because I be really trying to see what's in the dog. What makes, some of these bullies and some of these exotics, And you can clearly see that the dog's got some pug in him, or some Pekingese in that dog. You could clearly see it. I've seen English bulldogs. You could tell that the previous parent was bred to, probably a cattle dog, and one of the puppies came out looking like an English bulldog, but it also had fur on it, had fur on his feet, had fur on his legs, thick fur, like real thick fur, but it still acquired that Merle color. So they still took this dog and bred him back to another bully to get the Merle look, but they got that Merle look itself from a sheepdog. They did. A lot of these people want to sit here and tell you, oh, they got it from the Catahoula Bulldog. Man, you can look all over some of these guys' pages, and it will not matter. You will never see a Catahoula Bulldog or a Bulldog puppy in these people's yards. They did not breed to no Catahoula Bulldog. I'm sorry, I'm scratching him off the list. And the only reason I'm scratching the Catahoula off the list is because throughout normal life, you know, it's like the stock market. You put your money on whatever you spend spend your money on every day. Well, out here in the streets, you basically could tell what a dog looks like or where he came from what you see out here on the streets every day. Now, most of y'all know dang well you don't walk through your neighborhood and see nobody with no Catahoula Bulldog. You don't do that. Ain't nobody in your neighborhood got no Catahoula Bulldog, but I bet you they got a Greyhound. I bet you I bet you they got a Harlequin Dachshund. I bet you they got a Harlequin miniature pinscher. I bet you they got one of those. I bet you they got, one of them sheep dogs. I bet you they got one of them cattle dogs, especially if you live right out here in the woods where I live at. And I see these dogs all the time, and people want to sit here and tell me that they bred to a bulldog, Catahoula Bulldog, to get that color. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You bred to the local neighborhood dog that you can find in your neighborhood that had that merle color on it, and you crossed your dog with it, and you went from there. That's exactly what y'all did. So cut the Catahoula Bulldog out. Ain't nobody put that in there because, first of all, y'all don't even like big dogs. You know what I mean? That's another thing that I saw in the last 2 to 3 years, especially, last year, 2021, and this year, 2022. Man, I saw the American Bully shrivel. I'm just going to keep it facts. I saw the American Bully just straight shrivel up. Like literally just start dwarfing. Remind you of the Wizard of Oz and when the Wicked Witch got touched with that water. Oh, what a world, what a world. She just started just melting away. The dog had shriveled, and then not only did it shrivel up, it don't do shit. The American Bully don't do nothing. It don't walk. And if it walks horrible. It's a horrible walk. Most of the American Bullies that you see nowadays, they don't even trot. You know what I mean? They don't trot. They don't even trot. They don't even come pick up pace to a little trot. You know what I'm saying? They don't do that. They kind of stiff. They shriveling up. But some of them, like I seen a dog show in Texas. A Texas dog show. Oh, man, they had a lot of nice dogs at that dog show right there. At Texas Dog Show, they had a lot of dog shows, man. I mean, a lot of dogs at that dog show. They had some pretty ass dogs. I'm not gonna lie to you. Shout out to Texas, man. They had some pretty dogs. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I had to just look at this dog show over and over and over again on YouTube. And every time I looked at the dog and I seen the many different varieties and the many different variations of tricolor that was in that ring, there is no way you could have got that tricolor from any other dog but the dogs that carries that tricolor. I'm sorry to have to say it. So we already know that the American Bully has pinscher blood in it and pincer blood in it. That's just a fact, man. There is no way that the American Bully cannot have pinscher blood in the gene pool and have pincer blood in the gene pool. There is no way because there's too many tricolored dogs. And man, you guys have to do your research on it your damn self. But the German Pinscher was the dog that brung the tricolor into the country, man. The other dogs were black and tan, and they were pit bulls, or bloodhounds, or hound dogs that were black and tan. You know, there were other breeds of dogs that were black and tan, but in order for a terrier to acquire that black and tan, it had to get it from a black and tan terrier. And most of them, they just wasn't coming that color. So you had to get that color from another breed. That German Pinscher is the dog that made the Dobie. That German Pinscher is the dog that made the Rot. This is where they got that blood from to create that tri. And then who knows? You know, I mean, the little miniature Pinscher, you just got your blood, you know, from all over, from all of us, you know. And it's just like these dogs are noticeable inside of some of y'all bullies. They're very pretty. They're very pretty. Don't get it twisted. When you see a tricolor bully, that mug is very twisted. But it just want to make you, as a dog person, you know, as somebody that like dogs, just make you want to know, where did he get that tri? You know what I'm saying? Where did you get red tri from? What terrier dog did you get red tri from? Because I see red tri on your dog. A red tricolor on your dog. Where did you get red tricolor from a terrier to put on your bully? You know what I'm saying? Where did you get the exact same markings as a Rottweiler to put on your bully? See, and I'm not clowning. I'm not being funny. You know what I'm saying? But when people want a desired look or they want something, they're going to go after it. They're going to go after it. And you ain't going to show your work until you have the finished product, which is that tricolored bully that looks just like a bully, but it has that tricolor on it. And it's perfect. Now you're going to start showing your work. But trust me, there was previous dogs before the dog that you started showing came up. There was previous dogs. In order to be a breeder, you have to have puppies. And when you have puppies, where do y'all, most of y'all do with these puppies? Because I know a lot of breeders that's not selling no dogs. They be having a lot of puppies, but you ain't selling them dogs. You have to give them away because they didn't sell. And then the dog got older, and some of y'all, when you crossbreeding these dogs looking for a desired color, well, you made a mutt, and that mutt is a biting dog, so you really had to get rid of him. You had to get rid of him. He had to go. You couldn't keep him around the house. In order to get that desired color, there had to be previous puppies. Those previous puppies are gone too. Nobody ever saw the previous puppies. I'm telling you the truth, man. It's like when you see these dogs, you be like, damn, how did this all start? Where's the beginning? And then if I say something like, did you breed to a Rottweiler or a Dobie or a miniature Pinscher? Somebody will be ready to kick your ass because they do not want you talking like that. They be ready to punch you in your mouth like you trying to be funny, huh? You trying to be too smart. They gonna sit here and say I bred my dog to a Rottweiler. And when I can see damn clearly that you bred your dog to a Rottweiler, probably like 2 or 3 generations ago, but you bred it to a Rottweiler. You bred it to a Dobie. Some of y'all got these real red dogs. That's a Doberman Pinscher color, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a Dobie color. Just because it don't come out looking like a Dobie, it don't mean that it ain't crazy like a Dobie. Dobies is crazy. It bite the hell out of you. You can't be crossbreeding dogs, you know what I'm saying? When you crossbreed a Rottweiler to a terrier, a bully, shit, man, you might get a firecracker from that litter. You know what I'm saying? When you crossbreed a Dobie to a terrier, a bully, oh yeah, you most certainly get a firecracker. And them little man pins, them little barking dogs, you know what I'm saying? He already crazy. You know what I'm saying? You crossbreed him to a bully, you might have a bully that like to chase people around the yard and stuff, man. Because he already crazy. You might have a bully that might like to tear your shoes up and eat balls and things. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious, man. You can't be crossbreeding dogs because you're going to get a side effect from that. You're going to get a defect from that. You know what I'm saying? You might get a firecracker dog, man. I'm talking about the dog might be just hot. It'd be a hot dog. Fighting dogs, you know, one of them kind of dogs that stand at the window. Stand at your fence and go back and forth chasing cars. Yeah, you know, those kind of dogs. You know what I mean? He might be one of them kind of dogs. You could put a leash around his neck and he'll just take off running and he'll pull you on a skateboard. You know, those are fun dogs right there. I really like them kind of dogs. But them is mutts too. You know what I'm saying? Them is mutts. You gotta recognize a mutt from a bully. Bullies bullies ain't mutts like that, man. A bully is a created dog already. You know what I'm saying? Some of the things y'all do to it is making it a mutt. You know what I'm saying? Some of the things, I've heard that the American Bulldog was in the American Bully. Well, shit. Now it is, I guess. But from, the beginning of time, they never mentioned no American Bulldog being in no bully, you know? But I guess it is now. You know what I'm saying? It's part of everybody's standard. You know what I'm saying? You can have American Bulldog in your bully. You know, you can have French Bulldog or English Bulldog in your bully. See, these are things you can have. What the UKC say on their paperwork? Supposed to have a bulldog-like feature. That's what the UKC say on their standard. Supposed to have a bulldog-like feature. That's what they say, man. Straight up on the standard. On the standard. Mm-hmm. Supposed to have a bulldog-like feature. Man, some of the colors that used to come out don't even come out no more. Because dogs are, man, I'm telling you, man, when I heard a cryptic, I was like, I'm done. I'm stupid done. Ain't no such, man, where did you come up with that? How did you come up with a cryptic dog in the 20th century? When dogs done been around for so long. And then in the 20th century, here comes the cryptic dog. If we don't knock it off right now, I like cryptic, if that's what you call it. It's a pretty color. Like I said, you know, it just make it seem like you talking about the dog, everything you got to say. And, people want to jump on you for talking about the dog. But it's real facts on how the dog just it don't look like the same dog no more. The American Bully don't look like the same dog no more. Everybody got a different bully. Nobody has the same bully. We out here talking about masks. Where you getting a dog at to put the mask on the dogs? So you mean to tell me you just took two bullies and bred them together and you looking for masks out of the next generation? Well, if then mama and the daddy didn't have no mask and it didn't come from a generation of masks, where is you acquiring the mask at? See, these is questions that will never be answered in the bully gang. You know? And we can all tell that other bulldogs have been added to your dog to give it mass. That's just it. If the bulldog ain't implemented in the American Bully, then it's not a bully. That's the way it is right now. You know what I mean? Man, they breeding bulldogs to make the bully. They not breeding pit bulls and Staffordshires. They don't want no shit like that. They don't want no damn Ryan dog. They don't want no watchdog. They don't want no ruffian dog. The new generation don't want that. They don't want that. And I'm part of the new generation. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Speaking on the new generation. You know what I'm saying? They don't want that in dogs. They want the dog to look like a bulldog and be small. You know what I mean? But not be an actual bulldog. You know what I'm saying? And to be truthful, shit, it's a whole new breed if you ask me. If they just came up and just gave these dogs a brand new name and did not call them an American Bully, I guarantee you the American Kennel Club will accept this dog because there's so many different variations of it out here that, come on, man. It's a real dog. Mm-hmm. It's a real dog. We're going to keep that facts. It's a real dog. But that's just some, dog talk. It's I've been on here for like 20 minutes so far. Just sitting on here just vegging on these dogs, man. Just looking at them and seeing how they changed. The dogs have clearly changed. They clearly changed. And now to be truthful, you don't know what an American bully is. You know, is it Golden Child? Is that an American bully? Is it Grim? Is that an American bully? Is it Denzel? Is that American bully? Is it Samurai Paco? Is that American bully? Is it one of Dave's dogs? Is Throwing Knuckles an American bully? They all look different. They don't look the same. And Throwing Knuckles would probably be the best one out of all of them. More than likely would be the best one out of all of them. Because that's how a bully, really originated, looked, Now we down here at Golden Child. And I like Golden Child. That's a badass dog. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. That's a bad dog. That's a nice dog. I mean, I like him, but is he comparable to Throwing Knuckles? Is he even comparable to the Samurai Paco? Is he even comparable to 21 Blackjack? Is he even comparable to Monster G? Monster Jojola? These are bullies. You know what I'm saying? That'll fight you. That'll bite you. But I don't know what Golden Child to do. I like Golden Child. I've seen him walk. A lot of footage, and a lot of people like it and a lot of people don't. They like these dogs. I mean, it's just, man, come on, man. You can clearly see where the bulldog is taking place in these dogs. It is what it is, man. Ain't no way you're going to get a dog to look like that without breeding it to a bulldog. And that's just it. There ain't no way you're going to get a dog to look like that without breeding it to a pug, without breeding it to a Pekingese, without breeding it to a Boston Terrier. In some circumstances, I truly believe, like I've always said, that the American bully is being bred to a Chihuahua. They are using Chihuahuas to breed these dogs too. Whatever you can do to make them soda can small, you're going to do it. But it is what it is. You're going to get your money, you know what I'm saying? And, people who don't like it can just go on about their business or don't buy your dog. You know how it is. Just don't buy the dog. But I'm going to catch back up with y'all, and we going to chop it up some more right here on Face the Bully.